Good morning. I have had a request from MK to read Goodnight Moon, so here we go. Today I'm going to read you Goodnight Moon, written by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated by Clement Hurd. In the great green room there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of, see we have pictures all over the walls here? The cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. 1, 2, 3. We have the cow here jumping over the moon. That'd be a pretty big jump, wouldn't it? And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. And a little toy house and a young mouse. There's the mouse, there's the 2 kittens, and there's the mittens hanging. Probably by the fireplace so they can dry. And a comb and a brush and a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Do you think everything's going to get a good night? We'll see. Good night, kittens. And good night, mittens. Have you ever said good night to your mittens? I never have. But that doesn't mean that nobody ever has. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Hope the socks are clean. Good night, little house, and good night, mouse. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Yeah, looks like everything is going to get a good night. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the old lady whispering, hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Wow, that room looks nice and peaceful now, doesn't it? That is the end of me reading the book, Goodnight Moon, written by Margaret Wise Brown and illustrated by Clement Hurd.